XJ220. It's like a Formula 3 racing car that you can drive on the road, of course, drive to a track day, rush it around, and driving it today is Andrew Whitley, the BAC Mono Man.
Hello, Tim. Nice to meet you.
You look very snug in there. Will it suit all sizes?
It does, actually, from shorter guys to taller guys to anybody. Fit anyone. We have a made-to-measure seat option that fits anyone.
And how many different configurations? Has it just been the one model, same engine, all of them, or have you checked got different engine specs?
Every single BAC model is unique. There's a lot of different customization options and bespoking we can do. We can even fit the steering wheel to your very own hands. So every single one is different.
What, like Lewis Hamilton's hands on the McLaren, the same thing. It's a bit, they've done that gimmick already, you know. How many have you sold now?
We've shipped 40 to customers around the world. A third of them are in America, a third are in Europe, and a third are in the rest of the world, from sort of Brazil to Myanmar. And we've got more and more orders coming in now as people see this thing and they see how beautiful it's made.
The engine in the back?
It's a 2.3 four-cylinder Ford concept engine. It's at about 280 brake horsepower.
Noisy?
We're going to find out in a moment, I think.
Well, let's have some noise from a BAC Mono.
113 decibels.
113, thank you, sir.
You would never say it would be louder than the boat.
You actually see the gear lever moving to the gear. 113.
113.
It's amazing you can't actually hear decibels. It's a very different tone. It's quite fascinating that some sound noise in our. That sounded quite throaty, didn't it?
It did, of course, much smaller engine, only 4 cylinders.
But now, here's a track day car. Well, you can take your girlfriend or boyfriend with you.
If I had friends,
Exactly, see? Mind you, you still get your trousers wet. Why haven't you got a slide on your car, sir?
Old school.
Old school? Do you have to take a spare set of clothes every time you go anywhere?
Just take some waterproofs with you.
Actually, this is an amazing machine. I drove the V8 version. This is the 3.5, forget your engine, I've got it written down here somewhere. This is the 2-litre Honda Type R at the back. I drove one. What is that V8 engine you drove? That's the aerial engine, isn't it?
I think it's married, maybe with two. It's actually 2 engine bolted together.
I actually did a hill climb. I did my one and only hill climb at Gersten Down and won the production class in Aerolatum V8. I nearly killed myself because when you got a straight line, it's so much power to spin up the rear wheels. This really is a fabulous car on tracks. I have driven this one. Are you taking it tracks to the side yourself?
I've only had it 2 weeks. I had it finished to the contract based on it. So I was Darlington, 120 down straight, waiting for the rain.
What's that, Stevie?
And passion drinking, comfy in there, Racer. It's nice. Nice bit of side draft. Is it noisy though?
Yeah, this one is particularly because I was 46 years. I don't really hear what loads of subs are up. It's 127 decibels around there, but it was.
Oh, he's 127. 127 is the leading decibel for the Dodge Viper at the moment. He's running it in. Oh, what excuses already.
well, this is of course going to be one official.
God, give it some revs. It won't harm it.
You were a little bit good with that, I think, weren't you? It was 123 decibels.
Oh, that was probably the rifle fire of 123.
It was, wasn't it?
Thank you very much. Aerolatum, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fun, crazy track day spec car. Chasing the mono all the way. They got 120 watts.
123.
And now, from the ridiculous to the sublime, we go from a tiny little atom of a car to a great big massive truck of a car. Tony, this was a bit of a disappointment when it first came out.
I can see why I got to 123 now.
Instead, it came with the big
XJ220, I don't think it will be.
It's about 100 feet wide. I always think this when they first came out of Top Gear. When did they first come out?
Oh, you're testing me.
Okay, which year? Which year they first came out?
So 98 motor show, 88 motor show.
88, yeah. So one of the first things if I ever did on Top Gear, because I started Top Gear back in 1987, actually. That was before that fat Kit Clarkson turned up, really. But when I drove this to the road test, we went to a little Cotswold village where they delivered it in trucks. So I had to drive down to the hotel, first time I ever drove it, into little tiny streets, and you suddenly realise how massive the car was. And then I tried to stop it, and you had to get 2 feet on the brake pedal to try and slow the stupid thing down because the brakes weren't any good. But luckily, as we speak to its owner, Phil McGovern, it's now got uprated brakes, I understand.
Yeah, so it stops. So it's got upgraded brakes, suspension, engine, fuel system bobs. To make it a car, it should have been.
So how long ago did you buy it?
3 years ago now.
Was it something you'd always dreamed of buying, or did you sort of suddenly have a mad impulse?
It was kind of poster car. It was, I went as a small kid to the ATF Motor Show and fell in love. Simple as that. I've been a Jaguar my whole life.
So you're a Jaguar fan, and did you measure the width of your garage before you bought it?
Yes, because it's 5 metres by 2 metres by 1 metre. Yeah, it's okay.
Of course, your V6 in the back's turbocharged, so it probably won't make that much noise unless you tweaked it.
No, it's still quiet. It sounds like a boat half out of water.
Well, let's see what it does do then. Where's some revs? Surely. Go on.
That was a lot more quiet, a lot more genteel. 113 decibels, that 113.
Thank you, Phil. Jaguars. I also raced when I was at Le Mans one year. We got up to 5th place overall.
Bigging himself up, isn't he?
That's true with Le Mans. You can drive round and round for like 20 hours. And then something breaks. And you're all despondent and you go home. But Le Mans is a wonderful. If you haven't ever been to Le Mans 24 race, pack your camping bag round, go on Monday to France. Wonderful week of motorsport you'll ever go to.
You'd be drinking the next week. Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, an Audi. I get confused because it's R8 V10, R8 V8, VAR. The numbers confuse me with Audis.
You're quite right. All R8s, they do a V8 and a V10 version.
Why do they call it an R10 then?
The R10's the Audi car, believe it or not. That's the Audi Omni car they won the last 8, I believe it is. This one, 5.2 litre V10.
And Ronnie Buxton was proud over this car. Have you had it for long?
That was 18 years.
What, you had Audis before you were married to them?
No, just married to friends.
March Audis, huh?
I hate.
The i8 is going to be quite quiet.
What car did you have before?
An Alpina, P5S.
That's a very interesting car. What are you going to have next then? How long will you keep a car for?
I'll keep this car for a while, actually. It's so much fun. I'll relegate it to less miles and things like that. So I use an AMG 63 for every gig in this one.
Well, let's hear some Audi V10 noise. Oh no, Audi. See, Audi always make things a bit too smooth.
That did sound nice,
Yeah.
didn't it? It sounded nice, not quite as loud.
Noisy.
111 decibels.
111. Got to stand on 1 foot now, cricket piles. Thank you very much. The lovely, smooth sounding Audi R8 V10. It sounded better than when he did that.
It did, didn't it?
Now something that's going to make no noise at all. The future arrives, the BMW i8.
What a wonderfully unique car.
BMW press man, Martin Harrison. Martin, who should know all about it. So now we've got electric engines run the front wheels and a petrol engine runs the back wheels. And a computer brain sorts it all out and you just press pedals.
That's all for amazing experience.
It's got all these different tones, engine tones. I quite like the dashboard goes bright red in sports mode, but then I'd use that in the power tool soon. How much is this a cruising car or a commuting car?
It's going to be a BMW, so it's the driving machine every time.
And is this BMW owned? Is this a permanent car back at the factory?
This is one of our press cars, which I thought would be very nice to showcase this today.
The white. Where's this white colours with the BMW stripes? What colour do you call this one? That's what I like. Finally, a press officer that tells the truth and talks bollocks about some mediocre graphite black.
Someone told them it's a family.
Will it make any noise at all for our sound meter, or you've got it in electric mode?
You try those and say you should play like the lease.
We're going to put the doobie up the doobie when you drive off, right? And if we get any noise at all on our meter...
Wait a minute, Sid.
What?
There is no debris. There's no
It's got
debris.
no exhaust.
I wouldn't know where to put it.
Where's your exhaust? Swine. Right then, driving away, have you got meter ready? Chasing down the ramp, and if you get any noise, you want to know.
I'm going to get all tyre raw, aren't I?
It's the yellow zone at the bottom.
Nothing.
The BMW i8 Supercar, super silent supercar. Right now, let's get back to something.
Graphics,
I think this is going to be